Hi students, in this video we are going to discuss about the classification of valves. So we are in the subject mechatronics. We are discussing about the pneumatic and hydraulic actuation system. In the earlier videos we have seen that what is a pneumatic actuation system and what is a hydraulic actuation system. So in every system, so we are having some valves. Already we have discussed the valves. So what is a valve? Suction valve, delivery valve, pressure control valve, whatever it is. Now we are going to discuss about the valves. So valve is a device which regulates or directs or control the flow of liquids. It may be a liquid or it may be called as fluids. So for pneumatic we use air gases. For hydraulic we are using liquids, right? So that is any kind of fluids can be operated, can be controlled. Flow can be controlled, how much the quantity can be controlled and in what direction it has to move and what is the pressure could be maintained. All the things can be controlled with a device. That device is called valves. Okay, so we can use opening and closing of the wheels. We can adjust the flow and we can operate the direction flow with the help of a solenoid valves also. That now we are going for the types of valves. Normally start and stop valve, on or off valves, control or regulating valves, backflow check, that is called check valve. It avoids the backflow of water, and divert flow, that is directional control flow, and pressure relief. So three important valves here is, one is flow control, how much amount to be and passed through the system. When the load need to have more liquids or more fluid, that time how we can operate in a manner that the flow will be more, or when it is not required we can reduce the flow of liquid. So that can be controlled by control valves. And direction, when the piston is to be moved forward direction or reverse direction, we can use that reverse direction, that is a direction control valves. So the fluid will allow in a different ways, the paths, different paths can be controlled. And pressure, when the system is having certainly meet the high pressure, so that time a pressure regulating valve will be there. So one by one let me see. A flow control valves is the speed of the actuator can be controlled. That's what, when I want to move the piston very fastly or I want to move the piston very slowly, so I need how much amount of fluid is to be passed, that can be controlled with the flow control valves. And that's what the speed can be controlled. And it can control the fluid control valve, can the filter regulators, these are also used for this. And here let me see that another thing is the fluid flow can be controlled by varying the area of the valve opening. So how the flow is controlled is, the logic is just opening the area. A pipe is there, so pipe diameter is there. If the pipe diameter is getting reduces, so automatically the flow will be controlled. If it is increases, the flow will be more. So by varying the cross section, varying the area of the opening or flow passage, we can control. It is a very simple concept only. So by reducing the area we can close that, and we can, by increasing the area we can apply more water, more liquids or more fluids. Okay, so and the pressure control, direction control, flow control, these are all the main three things. And we are going to see about the pressure control valves. So here relief valve, pressure relieving valve, pressure reducing valve, sequence valve, safety and unloading valves are there. In the next slides we are going to discuss about these flow control valves, different types of flow control valves. So here a gate valve, globe valve, check valve, ball plug valves, butterfly valves, and diaphragm valves. These are all some major commonly used flow control valves. We will see how it will be looking like. So in industries, most of the industries of oil refinery industries, or any wherever the hydraulic or pneumatic equipments are used, there we are using some different types of valves. The flow control valves, as I said, it is used for controlling the flow of liquids, how much amount of liquid can be used. So that is the flow control valves. And here you can see gate valve, the globe valve, plug valves, and all. This is the how it looks like. Let me see one by one how it is working and how it will be look like. So a gate valve is a type of valve, in most common type. It is a linear motion valve which is used to start or stop the flow of fluid. Okay, so it is used in any fluid system, just as air or fuel, gas, feed water system, lubrication system, anyway. So this is called this gate valve, where a handle is there, and the passage which is passed through the liquid is passing through this, and in the passage we are fitting this gate valve, and we can, by operating the clockwise and counterclockwise movement, the piston can be moved up and down, or this direction here in this, the wedge gate, this is called wedge gate. It can oscillate, it can move in a direction, so that it can open the path and it can close. There is a globe valve, which it is also flow control. When it is needed, a control of flow is needed, and it will control the leakages. Okay, so when there is a flow control is required, and here also the same concepts are the same, but the thing is how the design is there. The globe valve, we call it as the globe valve. We can see here that valve is also getting operated with the hand wheel at the top. It can move up and down, and this allows the gap. It makes the fluid flow or the a small area. So the inlet, you can see at the arrow where the water is or liquid is comes here, and we can, by using the hand wheel clockwise and direction and anti-clockwise direction, this rod can be moved up and down, so that it can control. Another one is a check valve, so it prevents the backflow of water. Another very important is any pump, the return water, it may affect the system, entire system. So the reversal flow should be avoided. Otherwise, what will happen there, when the pressure of the fluid through the pipeline opens, then reverse is possible. So to avoid that, so we are having one-way valve. It is called non-return valve or one-way valve. So it's a check valve. We can call it as any name. So here in this system, when the liquid flows inside, it will open. It pushes the pressure of the liquid, pushes the valve, and it moves another direction, to the forward direction. And when it closes, automatically the return will be avoided. The return flow of the liquid will be avoided when it gets closed back. And a plug valve is a tapered conical plug will be there, and the plug is also used for the on-off or stop valves and capable of providing bubble tight shut-off. So this is called a plug valve. A conical shape valve will be there, and opening will be there. So that also can be controlled with the help of the handle. So the handle, when it is rotated, the plug is getting rotated, and it allows through the hole. And again, when we will tilt it, it will block the passage. So this is called a plug valve. A ball valve is just a ball shaped disc in that. So the ball shaped disc, mostly it requires 90-degree turn for hand operating. Just like this is called ball valve. A ball like structure inside it operates. When we close, when the direction is parallel to the flow of the handle is parallel, then it allows the liquid to move to the next direction. When it is 90 degrees getting rotated, and if the direction is closed condition, perpendicular to the axis of the flow, automatically it gets, the ball is rotated, and it gets lock this passage. A butterfly valve is there, which amount large, suitable for large valve applications due to compact and lightweight design. So it also regulates this flow of liquids. I see here, this is a butterfly valve, where it can have a disc like the butterfly wings, so that it can rotate by manner of the hand wheel. When the disc closes this passage, liquid will not move, and when it tilts to the 90-degree, it will allow. Another one is the needle valve. It is just like a needle shape like disc. So very small sharp pointed needle will be there, pointed conical disc, and it sits on the seat. So this needle valve will allow very minute control. It is used for the very minute control also possible with the help of the needle valve, not like this disc valve and ball valve or butterfly valve. It can control very minute passages. And the pinch valve is the one which the direction, the area, cross section area can be reduced or increased by controlling the rubber tube. It uses a rubber tube, also a pinch tube, and a pinch mechanism to control the valve. The pinch valve is handling the slurries, where it is mainly used for some hard varieties of liquids when passed through the muddy oils or muddy sands, suspended solids like that. So this pinch valve can be used. So these are all the types of control valves, that is flow control valves. Okay, so in the next we are going to see about the other types of valves and other hydraulic and pneumatic actuation system components we are going to see in the further videos. Right, thank you.